Don't find customers for your products. Instead, find the right product for your customers. This is a famous saying by Seth Godin. Have you ever wondered why few brands or products can scale up to great heights, whereas other products are vanishing within few months or years of launching their product? Do you know what is the important exercise you must do before you will even get into the development of a product or solution? So, this is Neminathan Bharat, founder of Impactful Business Hub. I am going to talk in this video about how you can do a product or customer validation before you even get into the product development stage. This product or customer validation is a very important exercise which you must concentrate and do it precisely, which will save you a lot of time and money in future when you are developing and launching the product in the market. Let me explain this concept through 4 classical examples. The number 1 classical example I want to take is from the global leader Google. In 2012, Google launched a new product called Google Glass, which is a eyeglass shaped display which has got the features of smartphone. Google, when it launched the product, propagated that we are bringing the technology to your forehead. You want to use it, you can wear it, and if you don't want, you can remove it. But within few months of launching the product, Google was forced to discontinue the product. The product also has other disadvantages like lower battery life, banned to use in public places, lot of technical snag, and incapable of meeting the hype created by launching the product. Even though Google has got access to lot of data and the great marketing name it had owned in the market, it failed to do a successful launch because Google did not do a right customer or product validation before launching the product. Now let me take the second example of the one more global leader, Apple. Apple in 1993 launched a product called Newton PDA, that is a personal digital assistant. It had a digital pen and which can be synchronized with a personal computer. But within few years of launching the product, Apple found that people were not used to use such a gadget and it had to withdraw or discontinue from the market. Steve Jobs informed that it is a failure to analyze the requirement of the customers at that point of time, which has led to the failure of the product. So now let me explain what is a product or customer validation. Product validation is a process with which you are ascertaining or ensuring that there is a demand in the market before you even develop or launch the product. Customer validation is a process with which you are ascertaining that customers are willing to pay money for your product and customers have accepted the features what your product has got so that it is meeting their requirement criteria. So this product or customer validation can be done in 3 steps. Number 1 is define the problem. Define exactly what is the problem your target audience are facing. Number 2 is defining the solution. What is that solution you are offering to attack that customer problem and relieve them from their pain points. Number 3 is the value proposition of your product. What is the value you are going to give to your customer in turn of money which they are paying for it? So you need to do this 3-step exercise to do a product and customer validation. How you can do it? You can do it through a MVP model. That is, MVP is called as minimum viable product. If your product or service has got 12 features, 10 to 12 features, you can develop a miniature product with only 2 or 3 features and give it to the market, ask the customers to use it, take a feedback from how is the usability and what are the customer touch points so that you can able to ascertain whether your product is meeting their requirement or not. So that's a simpler way of doing a product on customer validation. Now let me give a third example, which is a revolutionary product which had evolved in early 1980s. In early 1980s, the air care industry was releasing the product in glass bottles. So there are bigger bottles for air oil and shampoos which people used to take it while they're traveling. When they travel in a bus or train, due to vibration, the bottles used to break, which was creating a mess around. So that was a time when an entrepreneur found that why don't we find a solution to this problem? Then he came up with a thought that why don't we get into packaging this aircraft product in small packets so that it can be used as and when required. So that idea evolved a sachet model. Also, the same entrepreneur found that the bigger bottles can be used or afforded by higher or superior class people, whereas middle or lower class people cannot afford to buy a bigger size bottle. So he decided that the lower or middle class segment requires a sachet model so that they can able to purchase as per their economic power. That idea of releasing the AirCare product in sachet gave birth to a product called Chick Shampoo. This sachet model revolutionized the entire air care industry, which the entire industry adopted moving forward. So in this case, the entrepreneur was able to do a product and customer validation in identifying the need and the challenges which their target customers were undergoing. So that led to a successful product, and Kevin Care evolved as a bigger FMCG product in the Indian business. The last and the final example what I want to take is the global furniture brand called IKEA. In those days, furniture was a luxury item. Only the top and higher class people were affordable to buy the new furnitures. The middle and lower class people can able to buy only a second hand product. So IKEA identified this problem, and it also identified through a customer validation that the lower and middle class people also wanted to buy a first hand product. So IKEA came up with an idea of releasing three level product: lower price band product, mid price bracket, and then top end model. So depending upon the economic power or strength of the target audience, they can able to choose a product what they want to use. So this customer validation, which was done by IKEA in those days, helped it to build a reputed brand globally. So what the conclusion we want to make in this video is that though the global brands which very much higher name and lot of data points available with them, if they are not doing the right customer and product validation, it can lead to failure of their launched products. So that was the experience which Google and Apple faced by launching their products, which got failed within few months or years of their product launching. Whereas the evolving startups or new companies, when they are doing the right customer validation and product validation, they are able to successfully take their product to great heights. That was concluded by the companies like Kevin Care by sachet model and IKEA by developing the economic furniture model. So as an entrepreneur, if you're getting an idea of developing a solution for a typical problem, you must ensure that you do this product or customer validation properly so that you get a lot of insights from your target audience. The more time you spend on this particular exercise, the better will be your product, so that when you're launching your product, you can go unstoppable and the product will have lot of acceptance because you are going to catch the customer touch points because you have done this exercise prior to launching your product. So that's a important tip which I want to give in this video. As an entrepreneur, you must ensure that you are doing this customer and product validation properly so that you are saving a lot of your time and money in launching your product and taking your product to great heights. If you like this video, you can subscribe to my channel so that you can get notified on my upcoming videos. Finally, before I conclude, this experience or product and customer validation we utilized in my startup called Namcare Elder Services. So we were wanting to provide services for senior citizens. When we were evolving this idea, we went to the ground level and met the senior citizens in their monthly forum meetings and got to know what are the pain points and problems they are facing and what are their expectations. Based upon that, we devised certain services and offered to them initially. Based upon the feedback what we received from them, we categorized those services at different levels and then launched the services at a full-fledged which has got a greater acceptance, through which we are able to grow our startup in 2016 from 0 to 5 lakhs per month. So all this experience and whatever the exercise we did in the startup, in our startups called Namcare, had given me a lot of learnings which I am passing on to my fellow colleagues and entrepreneurs so that you also, when you're launching a product, do this exercise properly and take your startup or business to great heights. So thanks for listening. If you are wanting to do this product market fit, please click the link below wherein you can able to download a free PDF wherein and highlight the 5 steps how you can do a product market fit for your company. And if you want to meet me live to learn the secrets of how you can take your business to great heights, you can register for my upcoming webinar by clicking the link neminathanbharat.co/live, and I'll see you live in the upcoming webinar. If you're someone who wants to join my community, you can click the link below of VIP Facebook group and VIP Telegram group, where I'll be posting the tips and tools which are required for a successful entrepreneur. So thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe and I will catch you live or meet you in my subsequent videos. Thank you. Bye bye. See you.